Seems to me most strange that men should fear, seeing that death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. William Shakespeare. I knew that was Shakespeare. But it was, Shakespeare was taking all the colloquialisms and all the nomenclature of the time and boiling it down. It's carved on castle parapets that the brave only taste death once. And that's basically what he expanded on. Here's a quote by Teddy Roosevelt in a speech given in Paris, France in 1910, the man in the arena. I read this on air every few months. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, Ron Paul, and who at worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. But I would add to that, there's still a fate worse. Imagine being the dark servants of evil that actually know these secrets of chivalry and manhood and womanhood and honor, and who seek to keep honor from the blood of the people, who seek to keep liberty, the spirit of freedom, from the minds of the kingdom. Can you imagine knowing all these secrets that have taken me my entire life to learn, were always known and were the bedrock of any successful civilization, hidden from the people, not codified, not taught, not preached, not given, like manna from heaven to the people who feel bad because their car is old and broken down, or feel bad they don't have the new fancy clothes or all the perfect finery, when all they really need is to be honorable and strong and respect their family and respect liberty and respect the liberties of others. It's in that dignity and in that respect and in that honor that we will revive civilization and reverse this hurtling, runaway, 900-mile-an-hour train going up into the side of a mountain. Our people, our children of every race, color, creed, religion are on a runaway train, on a runaway planet, blasting through space, hurtling around that fiery ball. All the people that came before us, all the past generations, all that they strove for, the tyrants, the lovers, the artist. This one was weak, this one was strong, this one a traitor, this one honorable. All of it went on this planet, all of it under the eyes of the Creator, who your very soul knows is there, the very presence of the universe and its creator, breathing down our neck, reminding us of eternity. But the atheists and the establishment, they want to be God. They want to say, there's nothing in the world but the Black Pyramid. There's nothing in the world but the Madison Avenue. There's nothing in the world but Times Square. There's nothing in the world but the women on the TV shows putting makeup on themselves and running around narcissistically. And these disassociated, disconnected children, artificial sociopaths, brought up like robots, unable to even commune with fellow men and women in kinship and honor. Men and women as lovers and as strivers with their families, sons and fathers together in honor, mothers and daughters in grace and strength and honor. All of it is culture moving forward. People don't even have knowledge of it. The images of men they put out in Hollywood and television, the images they put out of women, what they tell us is great, is a scientific, psychological warfare virus injected and poured into our souls, our psyches, to deprogram God's basic codex and turn us into manifest, frothing, mindless, empty beasts sacrificed to their evil God of anti-human, anti-liberty, devil-inspired, disease-ridden, stinking, dishonorable failure. It's a spiritual choice You do not want to join with the New World Order. You do not want to give it succor. You do not want to aid and abet it. You do not want to be part of it. You do not want to be in it. We have to build a better world, starting with ourselves, with God's grace and guidance, leading, guiding, and directing us. We have to move forward, because you're not going to find it in the big institutions. They have almost all been captured or bullied or blackmailed or bludgeoned or killed. And the enemy marches forward, but despite that, there is a great hunger for freedom. And you think about Ron Paul and how far the Liberty Movement's come because of him and you supporting him. As he said, is just a focal point of freedom. And now Rand Paul, who isn't perfect, but is moving forward. And it's an expression of the power of taking action and the power of the individual through free association, linking out and reaching out to others in not a centralized collectivism, but a true collectivism of free will and connection. We'll be back.
This hour brought to you by InfidelBodyArmor.com. When it hits the fan, don't be left without the body armor that will save your life. With prices starting at just $374.99 and ships free. Get yours at InfidelBodyArmor.com. Just won't quit.
Hi, Ted Anderson with Midas Resources. Is it time to convert paper 401ks and IRAs to solid gold and silver yet? Get our 10 Reasons book free. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Listen up, all you preppers and survival enthusiasts. Sigma 3 Survival School has a brand new survival instructor training program that will teach you everything you need to know about survival, and then license you to teach our survival programs so you can make a substantial profit from it. If you have always wanted to learn to be completely self-reliant and would like to make money at it, then check out Sigma 3 Survival School Survival Instructor Program at survivalschool.us or call 479-561-3886 today.
A 30-day GMO-free emergency food supply for only $99 at 30dayfoodsupply.com. You can purchase Oregon Trail Foods' 1-month supply of high-quality, nutritious, and healthy emergency meals. For less than $100, these vegetarian meals are naturally high in fiber, carbs, and protein, and they're packed with oxygen absorbers in Mylar pouches. They're completely free of any artificial flavors and colorings, have a 20-year shelf life, and take up to 70% less space than number 10 cans. They even offer a gluten-free option. Oregon Trail Foods and 30dayfoodsupply.com keep prices low by buying directly from the producers in Oregon and then passing the savings to you. Purchase a 30-day, 90-serving emergency food supply for only $99 this month, and $10 ships your entire order. Visit the website at 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 541-229-0010. That's 30dayfoodsupply.com, where they make preparedness affordable. 30dayfoodsupply.com.
Recent events have shown just how vulnerable we are to deadly viruses, bacteria, and fungus. These diseases are all caused by infectious pathogens that often get the upper hand on conventional medical treatments. Now more than ever, there's a great need for a product that will help protect us. Look no further. Supernatural Silver can provide immune system support to help fight off these deadly pathogens. Supernatural Silver is a new and vastly improved type of silver solution that's safe and extremely effective against 143 types of bacteria, both forms of viruses, mold, and yeast. Supernatural Silver can be taken orally or used topically and can be used in a nebulizer or vaporizer for inhalation. With over 180 scientific studies by independent universities, hospitals, and research institutions, Supernatural Silver is a powerful weapon against disease. Go to supernaturalsilver.com and use the promo code SILVER2014 for 20% off your entire order. Give you and your loved ones a fighting chance with Supernatural Silver.
I just spent 18 minutes trying to explain something that's really simple. They give us false icons, and we all know this. I just state things here on air everybody already knows deep down, but these truths are not being echoed by the establishment because they want to make us feel alone. We should not have as the highest order of what we think is great a bunch of sex-crazed, drug-addict music people, whether they be black gangbanger people or white trash country singers or rock and roll decadent devil worshipers. And I'm not saying you're bad if you listen to rock and roll or whatever. My point is, is that it shouldn't be the top of the pyramid. It shouldn't be what we worship as our golden calf. It should be justice. It should be God. It should be what's good. That should be our North Star, where our heart is. King David made a lot of mistakes, had friends killed for their wives, but he would always repent for real and had his heart pointed at God. He was a powerful man, so he had powerful flesh. What do you think people that are powerful and love God don't have all the same stuff evil people have? They usually have more. Let me give you a little secret. All the people that are into evil think you're getting power out of it. People that love good, people that are honorable, will absolutely in a fight stomp you into the ground. Everybody knows it. And they also are probably 3 times more wicked inside their mind. And that's why they're trying to be good, because they've also, just because they got this big evil side, they got an even bigger good side. And that's what King David had. And that's what it comes down to, is where is your heart pointed? What do you want to do at your core? And are you sorry and ashamed in front of God for the bad things that you even think about? Because if you had that in your heart, for new listeners, if more Americans, if more people in the world had that in their heart, our problems would start to end very quickly. But we've got to seek God's face and repent. As a nation, look how evil we are, funding al-Qaeda, aborting babies, shooting everybody up with deadly vaccines and lying about it, setting up death panels, letting the government pass Obamacare, letting the government militarize police. All these things. That's our fault. Sure, we got conned and maneuvered, manipulated, but now we know, so there's no more excuses. And we have to build the icons so that young people know to look up to medical doctors that go against the grain and expose the vaccine horrors or other issues or GMO, or people that go to Congress for decades and against the tide, turn the tide. I mean, that's what we're talking about. Because almost every time you do the right thing for the right reasons over a long period, you win. I can't think of times where you don't. That's the big secret. It's why evil's so scared of good people getting involved. Before I end this hour, please don't forget we're listener supported. We try to sell the very best products that promote liberty, that are a win-win-win across the board. We have a whole range of Made in America, Don't Tread on Me, Molon Labe, Come and Take It, ball caps, and T-shirts Made in America, women's apparel, beanie caps, winter's coming. We got a little bit more of the Molon Labe belt buckles in that we hadn't produced yet. When those sell out, they're going to be gone. The first 2 waves did. This is the final. They're all stamped. 1 to 500. We had 250 we just didn't produce because they were behind. Those are in. InfoWarsStore.com or Made1776.com. Get PrisonPlanet.tv memberships for $5.95 a month. 11 people can use each membership. Takes about 1 minute to sign up at PrisonPlanet.tv. See the nightly news, all the films, and help promote and fund a true independent media operation. Because we can be censored off other platforms like YouTube and Facebook and have been before. So we have our own system as kind of a clearinghouse, prisonplanet.tv. And then you pay it forward. Within a day, almost everything here on air ends up getting put to the YouTube channels and other places. But a lot of that stuff gets censored and things. So you are paying to help us then get it out to the public with the seed money to get that done. So prisonplanet.tv, if you are a member, thank you. Please spread the word that people can use your membership. And if you're not a member, become a prisonplanet.tv member today. And don't forget, more of the DNA Force incredible new proprietary supplement is available at InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139. Jesse Ventura is coming up. Stay with us.
The Genesis Communications Radio Network.
General, what do you think about the FBI saying that there was a terror alert on Monday about a potential Fort Hood situation?
The police are shoving people, shoving Alex, shoving the crowd.
Here we go, folks. I'm being assaulted. Whether it's the radio show, the news websites, documentary films, or the nightly news, InfoWars is the tip of the spear.
Is this another false flag stage attack to take our civil liberties and put more homeland security sticking their hands down on the pants on the streets?
It's up to us to set brush fires in the minds of men and women everywhere. And that's what PrisonPlanet.tv is designed to do.
You watch, the Assad regime is going to be blamed or accused of using chemical weapons against the so-called rebels.
What we see now is a war against reality. It's a war against the truth.
It's more vital than ever that supporters of freedom become members of PrisonPlanet.tv and share their membership with up to 11 friends and family. Visit InfoWarsNews.com today. Become a member, share your membership, and help take the InfoWar to the next level.